Hi everybody, Sanborn, welcome to Reality Pass TV, where we talk about all things reality TV shows and all things reality TV show stars. So yesterday, you guys, the recordings of Chef Xolani Sabelo, who is Vuyo Nciweni's husband, came out where he was talking about his wife not in a pleasant way. Okay, he wasn't telling us how much he loves his wife. Okay, it wasn't a sukumamkami situation. Okay, it was like, I don't even know what I'm doing with this woman. Okay, so he was very mean and just evil, you know. So after the voice recordings had come out, it looked like Vuyo was still supporting her husband, which is why in one of the videos I did last night while I was feeling very, very sleepy, I said that she probably is not listening to those recordings because it does not make sense that any woman would listen to her own husband say things like that and they would still come out publicly and, support them. Because I do feel like Olani kind of knew that those voice recordings were going to come out at some point. Maybe it was his way of getting out of this marriage that we don't even know how the decision was made to get into it. Okay, so now you guys, Vuyo Nciweni posted a statement talking about how she is now walking away from this relationship because of everything that was revealed on those voice recordings. I'm like, it took you long enough, girl. Okay, this is like the second best decision that Vuyokazi has made for herself, because I still do feel like it was the right decision for her to move away from Mpumelelo because of the treatment that she was getting from that relationship. And I felt like she's not getting what she wants from the relationship. Why should she stay? So that was the best thing, you know. The worst decision was to immediately get into a relationship with a guy that she had never met, and had not even if it was an online relationship, she needed more time to get to know this guy, but she didn't do that. I do feel like a big part of Vuyokazi accepting the proposal, the lobolo, all of that was her just trying to prove a point, because I do feel like she is living for the internet. Okay, listen, the internet will make you, get into relationships, marriage, get out of relationships, if you make decisions based on the internet, you are going to go dizzy. Okay, so she has made a decision to walk away from her marriage. I think it's the best decision for herself. So this is what she says in a statement. I am reaching out to you with a heavy heart as recent events have deeply affected me. I am a woman who has always sought to live my life with authenticity and privacy. Yet I continually find my personal life in the public domain, especially regarding my relationships. I recently learned, as many of you have, about the troubling accusations and statements circulating in voice notes from my fiance suggesting that I had somehow forced him into paying lobola. These accusations have brought to light a side of him that was previously unaware of, or that I was previously unaware of, or perhaps chose not to see. I don't even think that she chose not to see it. She saw it. She saw it. And all of the red flags that we saw, Kukolani, I believe that Vuyo saw them. But it was more important for her to show off to everybody, the followers, and also to show off to Umden Wagamselegu, to be like, look, I've moved on. Obviously, there's somebody that thinks I'm worth paying lobola for. There's somebody that thinks I'm worth being a mamkolo. So I don't think that you guys never saw what we saw on in Xolani. These accusations have brought to light a side of him that I was previously unaware of, or perhaps chose not to see. I am devastated by the things he said, and I'm struggling to process the emotional impact of this situation. Girl, it took you so long, okay? To those who have shown me compassion and support, I am deeply grateful. Your empathy and words have given me strength during this painful time. For those who may feel differently, I understand that I may often face scrutiny, but I kindly ask that you consider the toll such personal matters take on individuals. While some may view this as entertainment, I want to remind everyone that behind every headline and every comment is a person. A woman who only ever wanted love and who believed in the possibility of a lasting relationship. I stand here heartbroken and disillusioned, coming to terms with the painful reality of being let down once again. I am aware that I am not alone in this situation. What's happening here? Now I'm reading. Let me just, okay. Okay. I am aware that I am not alone in this experience. Many women have found themselves in similar situations. To all those who have endured betrayal and heartbreak, I extend my solidarity. I ask that we cultivate empathy and kindness, not just for me, but for anyone who has faced the pain of love gone wrong. I will not be making further comments on this matter, and I ask that my privacy be respected as I navigate this challenging time. Thank you for your understanding and respect. Whoever helped her to write the statement, actually, it's a good statement, very clear. Okay, she's walking away from a relationship. I think Xolani should have asked Vuyo for advice. You remember when he issued that a lawyer letter that had all of those areas. I remember when he issued a statement that had all of those errors. I think he should have asked Vuyo for, help with that. Anyway, you guys, it does sound like Vuyo has made a decision to move on from her husband. And she might be saying that it's because of what he said as far as Lobola is concerned, because he is kind of insinuating that he never really wanted to pay Lobola. This was all Vuyo's idea. And I did suspect at some point that even the money might have come from Vuyo, but apparently it came from a friend who has not been paid yet, has not been paid their money back yet. So, you guys, here it is. She's moving on. I think that is good for her, you guys. I know people are going to you can't be celebrating people's breakups, but sometimes you have to celebrate a woman that is making the right decision for herself. Okay. You can't have so much of receipts that your person is not a good person and still choose to ignore it. Okay. This time, I do hope that for you guys, it takes a time. Okay, take time out away from relationships. Just chill. Vuyo is very young, you guys. I mean, she's not even in her 30s, I think. And I just don't understand. Like your 20s, you guys, like those are the years that should belong to you. Okay, the teens, the 20s should belong to you. Then maybe the 30s and the 40s, then they belong to the kids, because once you have kids, they take over. And then after that it's downhill with the aging. Okay, so when you choose to give your 20s to the nonsense, I don't understand it. Okay, can you give those 20s to me? Because I need the 20s back. So I do hope, you guys, that she takes her time to just learn herself. Remember how Vuyo said she got into a relationship with Pumelelo? They met on social media. They chatted on social media. Pumelelo booked her, was it a flight or a bus or whatever? Went to KZ, and that very same night they did the deed, and that's how we have Mhlopekazi. It's a girl, like, just take time. Take time. We ain't rushing nowhere, okay? We know Brother Enigma says we only have 3 minutes, but I think 3 minutes of the heavens is different than the 3 minutes here. So there's no rush. There's no rush. Take your time, you guys. It looks like on social media they have unfollowed each other. I think if Vuyo is not following Xolani, Xolani has deleted posts on his social media, you guys. And the thing is, before we know it, Vuyo is going to be demanding her money back, because I do believe that the money that she was paying over to the baby mama for the baby, when she was saying this is the money that came from Xolani, she's going to claim very soon that that money came from her and she wants to be paid back. And then we are going to be asking her the question, but you said that the money came from him. And I think that she will never get that money back, you guys. Here it is, you guys. It has ended in tears for Vuyo and Xolani. I hope that she's able to heal, but I don't regret it for her. I think it's the best decision ever that somebody has ever made for somebody that everybody has seen that is not a good person. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumigona share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in Tanda. Kakhulu.